If y'all know me, y'all know I've been rocking and rolling with every sibling and ain't switch up. So what makes you think I'm going to ride with something that I know that's not accurate? It's not true. And I knew what the plan was. I know what's going on behind closed doors.
Chrisean Rock's sister Chasity comes out in defense of Tesheki and says Chrisean or someone else was offering her money to go with the lie, and she refused to take sides in the sisters' feud, and she's going to tell the truth. Now, y'all ready to talk about it? Because this is just a roller coaster. Let's juice.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beef for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little juice or whatever the case may be. And we are here to discuss this whole Chrisean and Tesheki debacle. It is still going on. People are speaking out. People are having things to say. And one of those people happened to be one of the sisters of Chrisean and Tesheki, and her name is Chassity. Now, before we get into Chassity, I want to start by saying these girls are sisters at the end of the day. It doesn't seem like they're as close as they possibly were in the past. They've all had issues in the past. We've all had issues with our siblings. Right now, I feel like they're going through it. But at the end of the day, they are sisters. They have too much history, too much memories and everything. And I believe that if things were able to be forgiven in the past, they will be able to be forgiven in the future. However, right now they are on the outs. They are letting social media really dictate the relationship that they should have, if you ask me. Not saying that it was always perfect, but I'm just saying, like, I think that if social media wasn't at play, they would probably be back cool for now, at least cool-ish. But nevertheless, here we are. So we all know about the allegation heard around the world where Chrisean accuses Tesheki of essaying her when they were younger, heavy on the younger part because they were both children. However, some people believe Chrisean, some people don't. I think that Chrisean may have suffered some sort of abuse, but I don't think that she's basically telling the whole truth about the situation with Tesheki. To me, it's giving opportune time, let me ruin her career. But that's just me, okay? Again, not saying that she didn't suffer any abuse. I'm just saying the way that she's putting it out, I'm not really buying it. But neither here nor there. So Chrisean and Tesheki are at odds. There's another sister, Chassity, and a host of other sisters, including her sister Tessa, who have been kind of speaking out on this situation. And recently, Chasity, who's the one that's actually between the ages of Tesheki and Chrisean, she spoke out and basically said she's not going to take sides. However, she refuses to lie just to help one sister. And she was even talking about how she was offered money to basically go with the lie. And honestly, I don't know what to believe because this family is full of lies. I'm just sorry. The whole family, pathological liars. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is she did come out and say some things, and I'm going to get into that with you further. But before we get to that, I've seen online, I will not repost here, but I've seen online that Chasity, Tessa, and I want to say for now, just those two definitely have cases or had cases pertaining to any type of child situations or children or something like that. A lot of the rockheads have gone to dig this stuff up, finding all these things out about these people. But I'm saying you didn't have to go dig that up. I could have told you. They've all been to prison. I told y'all that. I don't know. Y'all don't listen to me, rockheads. Christianimals, why don't y'all listen to me? I be trying to tell y'all what's going on. Girl, y'all just so hard-headed. But anyway, they go pull this up as if that's going to basically have any bearing on what the girl said. She said what she said. And at the end of the day, Chasity ain't no more of a liar than Chrisean, ain't no more of a liar than Tesheki. They all liars. That's just the point, okay? But nevertheless, Chasity took to social media and she had a few things to say in regards to that. But before we get to what Chasity said, there's an old video surfacing of Chrisean speaking about how she had some situation with Tesheki in the past. Most people don't know the backstory on this, so I'll give it to you right quick. Basically, Chrisean and Petey was put out, according to what I remember, Chrisean and Petey were put out because Tesheki felt like Chrisean was walking around almost half naked with her boyfriend, who's now her so-called husband now. And, you know, and she didn't like that. She said Chrisean was being super disrespectful. So she ends up putting Chrisean and Petey out. Now, I will say this. Rumor has it, I didn't say it, This is what they say. They say the man that Tesheki is calling her husband used to be with one of the other sisters. Now, I don't know it to be true. I'm just telling you what they said. Now, they say that's the man Tesheki put Rockhead and Petey out for, and that's how the boyfriend or the baby daddy or the alleged baby daddy, Ronnie, had to come and save them. And we'll get into that. But before we get into Ronnie's response corroborating that situation, let's get into Chrisean telling us about how Tesheki has done her so many things she won't speak of, and also how the Rockheads took this and ran with it as if she meant essay. Y'all are so weird. Let's get into it.
I wish she was not my sister. I swear to God. I wish she was not my sister. I swear to God. You caused me way more. You caused me way more heartbreak. I'm not gonna speak about before this, bro. Straight up. I'm making moves, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Of course you gonna have haters, but the same hater been there my whole life, which is my sister. I went homeless my senior year, had to move my boy. I'm not gonna speak on what she did. But all my family, 12 siblings, other than her, can vouch that she's a liar and that she's jealous. Swear to God. But Tifa, you this, you that, you make sure we straight, right? You telling the whole world that, right? But where Lil Petey at, y'all? And why he not staying with you? Cause he know who you are. Nobody wanna stay with a nigga. I don't want to expose you who you really is. I'm thinking I'm getting set up by the people I'm working with. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Ho T is your bitch. My mom will get on live and say she lying. My mom, she been said to stop with Tifa. Left voicemails on my phone saying how Tifa evil. Tifa this. You gonna go down.
All right, y'all heard Chrisean. In this video, she did not mention anything about essay. She did say, I'm not going to speak on what you did. And again, I cannot find that video, but I will have it for the next video we do. But that was a situation where Tesheki kicked her out because Tesheki felt like she was walking around her house being disrespectful and half naked and things of that nature, amongst other things. But essay never came into the photo, or in the picture at least. And this is the thing. I'm realizing as the more I get into this stuff, Chrisean and Tesheki, although we're close, they still had unresolved issues, that they never really took care of. Because whenever Mad Day come, like, Chrisean don't mind tearing Tesheki down, and probably Tesheki does the same. And again, that's those relationships where we're blood, we're sisters, we're family, but at the end of the day, you can get it too. That's what it's given to me. I don't know what to say, but I do want to get into what Ronnie had to say in an interview from Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. And in this interview, he's talking about how he's not going to really speak on, which nobody is, he's not going to speak on what exactly happened, but he is going to corroborate that he had to pick up Chrisean and Lil Petey off the side of the road. Y'all check this out.
Even that, I'm talking about like niggas gotta keep jumping house to house to not be homeless because your people's up and not being around your family because they might keep you tight. Like, she come from that. Like, feel me? When I met her, I took her straight in. Like, niggas don't even know. Like, Tifa, I'm not going to speak on what was going on between Tifa boyfriend that she's still with and Chrisean and Tifa. It was some shit going on at that house. Bruh, one day she called me, she like, me and Petey walking, they on a major highway in Maryland. They walking. I'm like, what? Straight pull up, go get them. You know, I already know what I'm doing. They standing in my shit. Petey end up start staying at his little friend. Now she living with me, you feel me? Until she go to college.
All right, so you heard what he had to say. He did that interview, I'm assuming, with Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. Shout out to the page for the interview. But ultimately, what he's saying is corroborating Chrisean being kicked out with Lil Petey. Now, this is around the time that Chrisean was staying with Tesheki, and something happened. I know I remember them saying it was because Chrisean was walking around the house half naked or something like that. But nevertheless, long story short, she kicked out Chrisean and Lil Petey. Lil Petey had to go and move with Ronnie, which is the alleged baby father. Y'all can get mad all y'all want, whatever the case may be. And it literally just talks to the fact that he said she didn't know if she was going to have to get R-worded by her parents. Now, I've never heard anybody in the family say anything in relation to the mother, for sure. Yes, the father, but that was only China. And for him to say that is very telling, extremely telling. But I told y'all before on this channel, that is a generational issue that they got going on. This is bigger than Chrisean and Tesheki, way deeper than that. So yeah, Ronnie confirmed that he did have to pick them up off the side of the road. And it sucks that that happened, but that's what happened in families. It happens all the time, unfortunately. And that just is what it is. But I just wanted to bring this point up because regardless of how many people and how people want to spin it, this girl said nothing about SA. These SA allegations only came up for the first time when she got Tesheki jumped. And that's just the facts. Y'all can go debate your mom, not me, okay? So at the end of the day, that's where we are with that. And now we're going to move into the other sister, Chasity, because Chasity is the one who came out and spoke about the situation. Now, according to Chasity, Chasity is saying that it was all cap. They literally wanted her to come out and say something disparaging about Tesheki and that she was offered to be paid. Now, she said she needs the money, and in any other situation, she would have definitely taken the money because she needs it. However, she refuses to be caught in the middle of a lie when she knows that it is a lie. Now, this is according to Chasity. We're going to get into what Chasity had to say. A lot of people are bringing out the fact that she has warrants or had a record or something like that. I don't know. Y'all go check it out for yourself. But also like basically trying to discredit her because she's not taking the side of Chrisean. Now, she would know better than any of us what really possibly could have happened. But ultimately, as the internet and the rockheads go, if you're against their snaggletooth leader, you are automatically labeled an enemy. Okay, so now let's get into what Chasity had to say about this situation, and we'll come back with some commentary.
First of all, if like with these little accusations and weird shit that's going on, if y'all know me, y'all know I've been rocking and rolling with every sibling and ain't switch up. So what makes you think I'm going to ride with something that I know that's not accurate? It's not true. And I knew what the plan was. I know what's going on behind closed doors. A bitch like me needed the money that got offered to me to go play with Latifah's name. I said no, I didn't get it. And I didn't go do what the plan was to do because I stand for something. How long I've been rocking with Chrisean, not saying shit, keeping my mouth shut. I just slide for Chrisean 2 days before I came back, and I'm not ready to say too much before I go to jail. But yeah, I was just sliding for my sister before I came back to Baltimore. What y'all talking about? I'm not going against the grain. I'm going against the lies and shit. To make another sister look bad so you can look better, or because she going up. That shit corny is not cool at all. Let's talk about what's going on behind closed doors. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so y'all heard Chasity. Chasity saying basically she refuses to lie on one sister to help the other one. She basically says that she is a real one. She's solid. She slid for Chrisean a couple days before she got out or went in or something like that. But nevertheless, don't question her integrity, even though she has been proven to be a liar. Don't question her integrity. Now, let me just say this again. I don't know what's going on for sure, what happened for sure. None of us know. We all are just making our own like assumptions in regards to this thing. But for some odd reason, this is possible that Chassity's telling the truth. Now, do I know this to be a fact? Hell no. But we just gonna go with the move because that's all we got. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, nobody is corroborating this story. I haven't heard anybody else corroborating this story. As a matter of fact, it seems like the whole family is turning on each other at this point. Got Tristan around here saying don't listen to my mama because she be going back and forth. You got the mama over here saying all kind. I don't know what's going on, girl. All I know is what they said. But other than this, Chasity also took to her social media and she left a few messages. Check it out. So in one post on her social media, she posted a video of Tesheki with her baby. And she says, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. It's nothing you can pay me to lie on the next sister. Jealousy and clout is a MI. Oh, I guess MF, you know what I mean? Nevertheless, you don't even know it. This is what she has to say in regards to the rumors about her sister Tesheki abusing her other sister, Chrisean. Now, I don't know what to take from that. You figure it out. Then she says, You think I'm gonna be quiet and stand up for my big sister just to keep my little sister fans? What the F I look like? I don't know, y'all, and I'm not turning my back on Tifa or Sean, but I know what's really going on. So yes, I'm standing by Tifa, and I'm still not going bash Chrisean. This SHIT not cool, though literally got receipts. So she's saying she got receipts. She also says, y'all don't know SHIT, but what a MF say out these lips for clout and to look better than the next, I really know, I guess ninjas or whatever. I turned down money 2 weeks ago to go bash Tifa. Let's talk about it. Said no. Let's talk about it since no one wants to clear it up and tell the truth. I'm not gonna lie or bash nobody, but let's talk about the truth. She also goes on to say, I cried at the sit down, took the blame for Sean so she don't get beat up by Tifa. Ooh, I didn't do what I was asked to do, so I got counted out. Y'all don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to bash Sean at all, but I'm also not going to speak up for my other sister when I know what's up and what's going on. Karma is an MFer. Y'all going to be in big trouble. Everyone that's lying and bashing Tifa and playing with her name, I pray for forgiveness on y'all. I guess she meant to say that. So this is what female Mookie, aka Chasity, had to say. Chasity also goes on to say, life experiences make you wise, not college. It says, I don't take no sides. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm going to hold my family accountable. I don't play sides or favoritism. I'm here to just set the record straight. I love my sisters and I love my family, but right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't play sides or favoritism, but I'm going to always hold my family accountable. I would never bash none of my siblings for money or fame, but I won't allow one of my siblings' character and name to be tarnished for entertainment. So if nobody is going to speak up, the band lady will. Hashtag respectfully, righteously. Okay. And then somebody says, if you know, you know. Chasity has all the receipts. I keep them. I've been this way since I was a kid. Anything I talk about, I can back it up. It's not for clout or views or followers. Any of that matters. It says, don't phase me. I'm a D girl. I seen it all. It's no impressing me. And then she goes on to say, y'all going to hear my truths on TV. I'm not saying anything on IG. Y'all weird and evil for real. God see it all. So then Tessa takes to her story and she's sharing some type of Bible scriptures. It says, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9, if y'all want to go read it. And then she follows that up with, facts. Only unhappy family members gossip about their own family. Now, I don't know who she's talking about here. I don't know if she's talking about Chasity. I don't know if she's talking about Tifa, which Tifa's been pretty quiet, so I don't think it's her. I don't know if she's talking about Chrisean. Whoever she's talking about, she is basically trying to stay neutral, and it seems like she's throwing her little jabs as well. Now, why is all of this important? None of us know what happened when these people were kids. None of us on this social media, none of us on the internet know. You had to be there to know. And even the siblings who grew up with them, maybe they do not know for sure because you had to literally be in the room when said allegation was taking place. But this is what we do know. These girls are sisters and they were both babies when this happened, allegedly, if it happened, okay? So I want us to start looking into what happened to these girls to even have this even be a conversation, okay? That's my thing. I don't understand why we're still just picking sides. Well, I do. I forget the IEPs on the Rockheads. They built a little different. My bad. Sorry, Rockheads. I understand you guys ish. I kind of understand why y'all a little, woo. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say there's something very sinister and deep going on with this family, and it's way bigger than Chrisean and Tesheki. It just is. And at the end of the day, these girls gonna be sisters forever. Y'all can pick y'all sides if you want, but at the end of the day, y'all not gonna be able to come between them when they get back cool. So it just is what it is. I'm interested in what y'all think. Drop down in the comments, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms. And girl, let me get off here. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.